me tell you a little secret. You see, when the tax code was written, it was strategically built to do one thing and one thing only, and it's not what you think it was. What the tax code was built for was it was built to make sure that your money never stayed together to build real wealth. What I mean by that is, in essence, the ultra wealthy know that power is when money stays together. What the tax code is doing is to make sure that whether you give it to them or to give it to Ford for 3 brand new F-350s, regardless, you don't have power. You have depreciating assets. So if you actually read the tax code, which I have not read all of, it's 7,000 pages long, and anyone who says they have is lying. But in essence, the entire tax code's gist is buy random shit, therefore no tax. That right there is not a tax strategy. What that is making sure that you have no real wealth. So the ultra wealthy, they know how to play the game. What they're doing is they're using the tax code to make sure they buy assets that are inside the business chart of accounts, and they take debt out against it. So they never end up illiquid, they end up with loans against assets that their business bought. And that right there is how the ultra wealthy keep money. So the tax code was built for them. It was never built for you. What you gotta do is you gotta play the game that they're playing on a smaller scale. I understand you're not a billionaire, you can't gift yourself stock options and borrow against it, but what you can do is you can sell your stuff to an irrevocable trust and borrow against the demand note the trust owes you. So let's say there's something that's not a legitimate deduction inside of a family trust. You can take a deduction from the debt that you've created by selling your stuff to the family trust. That right there is totally legit, is documented, and it's a deduction of debt just like the ultra wealthy, just on a much smaller scale. So if you want to learn how to do this, all you got to do is comment debt down below, and I'll show you guys the ticket to tax freedom.